everybody, this is April and I wanted to do a YouTube video on how I made this fairy garden swing with very minimal materials that you actually have to buy. The materials you will need is a piece of cardboard, and my cardboard is 7 inches long by 4 inches in width. You will need another piece of cardboard which is 1 inch in width by 2 inches in length. You will need, of course, a ruler, string. I don't know if I just said string. I got some moss, some floral moss at the Dollar Tree. This is a lot of moss. You don't have to use the floral moss. This project can be completely, utterly free. You have stuff around your house. Okay, and some rocks. These are rocks I had left over from other projects, but you can go for a walk, find some rocks, whatever. Alright, the first thing you'll do is, this is your platform, so you're going to want to see where you want to put your swing at on your platform. So me, I'm going to put my swing like down this far, my platform, and you're going to want to point it this way. So like this is the playground of your platform. So if you look at it this way, you would want to put it up like this. So the first thing you'll do is get your glue gun and your glue, put a glob of glue on your platform, stick your stick inside the glue, let it hold, put some more glue. We're going to cover, don't worry about how much glue you use and what it looks like, because we're going to cover it with rocks and moss and stuff. Let the glue set for a minute. If you're impatient, sort of like how I am, waiting for it to harden, I go ahead and stick a rock up in between the two, like so, to help it stand. Okay, so let's go ahead and finish up our swing. So the next step, what we're going to do is we're going to hook the swing onto the string. So before we do that, I have my cardboard piece. Doesn't have to be perfect. You can measure, but I'm not measuring. I'm doing an approximation. And I put the other piece down, like so. Then letting it set up. It's the bottom. Put some glue there. And I did go get a leaf, plain old leaf. So I'm going to take it and add a leaf. Add a leaf to cover. What I'm trying to do is just trying to make it look more organic, more outdoorsy. So I'm just adding leaves, periodic. Not trying to touch it because hot glue gun is hot. Be very careful. Okay. You can let it set up. You know, hot glue doesn't take too long to set up. Okay. Turn it over. That's the back piece. You can take and bend it up if you want. Add new. We'll see. We're going to work on, the front piece now. It moves. So, let me go up a little bit because it's just way too close and it's not giving me any room to work. Okay, so now this is the top. I found some little teeny rocks. Some little rocks to put up top, on top, to weigh it down. Or you can look outside and look for a tree, part of a bark of a tree. But I'm going to go ahead and put some rocks down for right this second. I'm going to put a leaf and some rocks down right this second. I'm going to tear up my leaf into pieces. Put it aside. Put a rock down. Glue it down. A rock. You want it to look more very much natural. So I'm going to take some moss that I have. You can use real moss. I don't know how good it's going to stay or whatever, and just start putting moss around up. The reason why I'm using moss is I'm covering up the cardboard. You can use plastic. Plastic might be better. Use a milk jug plastic flat piece might be better. This is just to get you thinking about some stuff you can do. You don't have to spend a lot of money or whatever. Maybe you can figure out how to incorporate it in to have your children help you. Use some other kind of glue. I can't think of anything. I don't know if Elmer's glue would do or not. It may. Mod Podge might. I have no idea. So I'm just using what I have on hand. So just use what you have on hand and have fun. It's all about having fun, crafting, making cool stuff, being creative. Sometimes I have a problem with being creative, but what I do is I'll go to like the craft store. They have swings like this, and I'll look at some of the swings and stuff. I said, oh, I think to myself, April, they're very costly. So I'm like, you can go and make it without spending a lot of money. Don't get me wrong, I am a craft store lover, but if I can do stuff without spending a lot of money, I'm going to. See? I don't know how. See now? I'm going to clean up this mess now. Isn't that a nice swing? It's a nice swing. So here is our swing. First thing I'm going to do, okay, so now I'm going to clean up some of this mess. I'm going to take and put the swing on, but I'm going to put the swing down like it's going to go on the piece. Hopefully you can see, like it's going on the piece, but you don't you need it to come up just a little bit. Not too much, but just a little bit. So you take and make a knot. Go overward and let's see. Okay. So all I did was make a knot for my swing. The trickiest piece is this one. I'm gonna have to do something to weigh it down. Or I might put some rocks on top. That probably is better. Probably looks better. I'm gonna go ahead and put the leaves and the rocks up top, and I'm gonna tie this one on. Just a regular knot, not so far apart. It's about 2¼ inches in length apart. So I just tied a knot. I'm going to put glue on it so it's not a big deal. There we go. Now we are going to, first things first, I need to find some little rocks because I found out that this way it's not going to work. We have to do it this way. That's okay. We're going to put some more moss on top and a couple of rocks, a rock or two on top. That way it looks like natural. If you don't feel like going out searching for rock, go and buy them at the dollar store. They have a bag of rocks at the dollar store. I'm trying to make it look natural as possible. I didn't feel like going and searching up and down my street, and people think I'm nuts grabbing on the ground looking for rocks. You know, you have to make sure it weighs out right. That's the problem with this. So I'm learning stuff from this one that I didn't need to know from the last one. So just anchoring it down, even it out. There. We're going to put moss in between. So now we have leaves, and now we're going to put some moss in between. It's really going to turn out neat. Alright, that's good. It anchored down. It looks pretty good. If you can see, I just put 3 little rocks on top of the leaf. And then now what we're left to do is we're just going to put moss on it like we did the last one. Put moss on it like we did the last one. You can see, hopefully it's a good picture.